We've hit double digits, baby. Hi guys, it's Renisi back again with another FHM video. This time we are in season 10. Holy crap, we're here. Episode 1 of Barry McCockiner's ascent to the Stanley Cup. And the NHL, of course, but the Stanley Cup is what he wants the most. Now, we're heading into our second offseason, our first full one with the Grizzlies of Wolfsburg. After a decent performance in the qualifying rounds where we ended up winning in 3 games, before taking the number 1 team in the league to 7 games, in which we blew a 2-0 lead after they scored 4 unanswered goals. So I was pretty peeved off about that. Our defensive core remains the same for the most part. You know, they took good contracts, but our forwards, they're a bit more greedy. Not in the sense where I'm like, you know what, yeah, you guys are just trying to take me to the bank, but I feel I feel that there's more talent for cheap. You get the idea. So now, let's simulate to July 1st, 2032. So we're here. July 1st has come around. Anything so far for these here? Any job offers? Nothing. Kucherov's retired. Sorokin's retired. Beauvillier's retired. Lawson Krause is done. Wierenski's done. Wow, these guys are young. Stuart Skinner on the Panthers. Nice. Dylan Larkin calls it quits. Oh. Ole Eriksson finishes it up on a high. Wow. Wait, so time out. Is he retired? Yes. Wow. All right, so with our players, we have Wolf and Defense, who is a pending free agent. We're going to see how he performs, if we're going to actually extend him or not. If Signeyev, we have him for another year, I believe. Or just the 1 year, my mistake. Jeffrey Roth is a pending free agent. Let me try and extend him right now. He doesn't want to. That's fine. Trey Peterson, do you want to stick it around with Barry McCockiner? No, you do not. What about Karsten Campbell? Yes, you do. 55 Gs? Absolutely. All right, so we got one of our pending free agents out of the way early. Let's try and see if we can get Gopher as well. He wants to test the market. So next year we're going to look really different. Now we have over $1 million to work with. And truth be told, I have never been this excited for an offseason in this entire save. But that is just the beginning, because this is actually considered part of the money in here. So in all actuality, if we do our annual budget correctly, raise this by $3, let's just do, yeah, very heavy market spending, good youth system. Transfer budget very low. I don't believe in that. I don't see the point of mid-season transfers. It's not FIFA. Wage budget as high as it can possibly be. We need to get as much of a leg up on our opponents as possible. So yeah, we will have a lot of dough to work with. So much so, we could maybe even try and bring in an NHL or two. Let's find out. And monthly expenses, this is what they look like. They actually look all right. And even with spending a whole lot on the maintenance and everything else, we have enough to improve the quality of the arena. So we're actually in pretty good shape financially. So on our checklist, we have a bunch of Canadians and a Lithuanian. Nice. Of course, Kirill is probably a bit sour that I resigned. I hope you aren't, buddy. Let's try and get a big fish. Yegor Chinnikov. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Okay. We'll go back to you, Yegor. What about Gaskimaki? Nope. Nope. Liam Daniels. Snip! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Consta Helen. That's wild. Reinbacher. Oy, oy, oy. Bro, what DL... What team is going to afford this in this league? What are you doing? Noah Dobson. Luke Hughes. Let's try and get him. 3 million. Hendrix Lapierre. Worse. Not by much, though. Isaac Lundestrom. I feel like he could actually be taking a normal one. Less than 2 mil. Yegor Chinnikov is probably the most realistic big name that we could try and sign. Fyodor Svechkov. Oh, he's on the Panthers? 2.4 million. That's a no. Danila Yurov. 2 million. Alright, let's try and get someone 25 or younger. Daniel Petrenka. The hell, who are you? Nope. Let's see, are you going to ask for a stupid amount of money again? Gyonhu? Yes, you are. Danielson, we already said no to you. Novotny. 1.79. What the hell? Yamiro Reber. Huh. Nope. Zach Pelletier. Maddox Labre. Ooh, this could be decent. What the hell did... What was he making this league last year to get 2.82 million? Good grief. Okay, this one I hope he actually signs. Leon Hamann. You want 805 grand. Let's try and negotiate. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Because the thing is, I don't want to spend that much on a non-import forward. Grieva, how much do you want? Forget about it. Lucas Ben, that's a no. Finn Bagley, no. Why are these guys asking for so much fucking money? Holy shit. This is actually a decent contract. Could be. Could be a really good contract. Philip Alm. Okay, this is a bit better. 387 Gs. What about this guy, though? Sam Rishog. I feel like you're going to ask for way less. Oh! For the love of God, stick to this, please. That is... Yes. That's a yes. Let's try and get Max Schroeder from Bittigheim. 80 Gs. Yes. No questions. Eric Scott. He won't count as a foreigner. Let's try it. 69. Yeah, that's fine. Darius Weber. Half a point a game in DL2. Let's try it. Jonas Schwaz. Let's see. 180 Gs. Yeah. Oof. Let's try and see if we can get him on 740, but even that, I'm not. I hope it doesn't work. But let's try Haman at 740. At that point, I'd rather bring in Chinnikov. You know what? As good as you were. This could bite us in the back end. Certainly, it's just... How much is Chinnikov want again? Roughly the same thing, huh? Oh, but he's older. You know what, then, yeah. You know what, yeah, we'll stick to Haman then. I'd rather that. Alright, so here are some of the free agent offers we've made thus far. We'll see what happens with the rest. So the only team to offer a national team job is China. Where are they again? They're going to be playing in D2A next year. No. As flattering as it can be, we just want to move up in the international game, and China's not the team to do it. Reject. That means that we're going to be only working with Wolfsburg this year. There's going to be no international content at all. FHM, for the love of Christ, fix this, okay? This is an issue I've encountered multiple times. Oh, a two-way deal is for minor league players. Dude, you're 20 years old. It is mandatory, according to this, that you have to take it. I can't work around it. I can't sign this player because of an in-game just lapse in judgment. Come on. All right, so we're going to take a look at the final rankings for some of our guys in Vancouver. Brody Newman stays in 4th. Schultz stays in 8th. Any other names to look out for? Oh. So Ed Perrell is now on this list. And Crashley's moved up to 63. I believe he was a bit lower before. And there's no goalies. That one guy who's in the midterm rankings has fallen off the face of the earth. And just for fun, we're going to see who went where. So Brennan Schultz was drafted 3rd overall by the Los Angeles Kings. And where is Brody Newman? Did he slip out of the first? Oh, unless I missed him? So Brody Newman, 10th overall. Yeah, I did miss it. The Edmonton Oilers picked him. And Daniel Crashley goes to Pittsburgh, number 49 in the 2nd round. Next year it's Polensky and Bean. So the fact that we drafted a guy who's now in the NHL, or at least he was drafted into the NHL, is wild. Players need to be assigned numbers. Jonas Schwaz. All right, let's take a look at our team. Yeah, that's more like it. A lot better. So Eric Scott suspended for a bit. That's fine. Okay. Leon Hamann. Yeah, you're good. 5-star, 5-star. I swear to God, if you don't have over a point per game, I'm going to rip up your contract and shove it up your back end. Darius Weber. He could be all right. And then Dave Gill. Oh, he's okay. He's not that bad. And then 3 more forwards. How much can we afford? Oh, God. Whatever, we just have to hope we have okay injury luck. And surprise, surprise, with new management that's made to look great when they're not, the Giants had the 2nd worst draft in the entire WHL. Gotta love when Barry actually does leave some positive things behind and other people get the credit for it. All right, so our new look roster is complete for the time being. Hamann, the recent MVP, 40 goal scorer in 51 games. That is freaking nuts. Jonas Schwarz, Dave Gill, Darius Weber, Kieran Schlager, Ed Schaefer, Moritz Bosse. All these guys look good. And you know what? I'm a bit more optimistic about this year. I'd already made the lines, and we look a lot better. A lot better. So the only development report thing to note is that Arno Defense has decreased in a team player stat. Here's the Hall of Fame class. Keith Kachuk, Steven Stamkos, Sergei Bobrovsky, and Evgeny Malkin. 4 very much worthy names. So for the development report, all positives. Moritz Bosse, Carson Campbell, Roman Max, Trey Peterson, Jeffrey Roth with +3. How you doing? Dylan Rowley, Ed Schaefer, Jonas Schwarz, and Simon Voth with +1. And then Eric Scott with +2. So who are the names to watch? Oh, we got 4. Ian Westland, David Polanski, Evan Bean, and Tim McMahon are all on this watch list. Nice. So this time we've got 6 preseason games. This is going to be a longer episode than, past preseason ones. But that was just because there was a lot of work that went into signing all these guys. Because we essentially had a brand new forward core. And it's going to probably look even more different next year. A click is broken up. That's pretty good. Let's try and intervene. And because of the whole thing of how you can't break a click up that has a captain in it, I gave the seat to Kirillov Stigneyev to try and get the harmony, under control. Granted, it's a lot better than last year, but yeah, not working. And Luke Garrison is signed with the Buffalo Sabres. Love that. So in his place, we've signed from the FPHL's Motor City Rockets, Matthew Almeida. These are our lines for our first preseason game against Bad Nauheim. Let's see how it goes. 2-1 win. Not too bad. And considering that we had a bit of a shortage on defense after Garrison left, obviously we signed Almeida, but I found this free agent over a point per game with Connecticut, stayed in Parento, and he looks good. Here's our lines against Landshut. Oh, wow. 7-0. So Connor Bedard has signed with the Washington Capitals. His time in Chicago is over. Wow. Next game up, we've got Krefeld away. We lose 4-3. First time this preseason we've been on the receiving end of a loss. Next game up, we've got Red Bull away. 6-1 win. Thank you for coming. We're finally back home playing Düsseldorf. And we crush them 5-1. I won't lie, I like this new look team. Final game of the preseason, we're playing against newly promoted, but recent champions as well in real life, Eisbären Berlin. And so to a DEL2 team last year, we lost 4-0. Granted, I feel like the FHM guys are just laughing at me in the sense that, you know how I've mentioned in the past that a lot of my save files involved me going to the DEL, and that at some point from there I would leapfrog to the SHL or Liga, and then eventually the AHL or whatever. One of the teams that I got offers with the most and have won multiple DEL championships with in my time playing FHM is Eisbären Berlin. I've won probably 6 championships alone with them. Across FHM 9, I probably got 4 there. And I've had 2 with them in FHM 10 on a different save. So this could be a real interesting experience playing against them. Oh, and one thing I did forget to mention as well. Across any and all saves, this is the first time I'm managing Wolfsburg. I've never even had an offer from them in the past. So to be working with them, it's interesting. Kirill Istigneyev would like to change the number to 91. Fine, if you insist. So the DEL season preview, we're expected to win the whole thing. The Deutsche Meisterschaft favorites appear to be Wolfsburg, with Ingolstadt and reigning champions Bietigheim not far behind. And Krefeld is the dark horse. They are in the shoes we were in last year. Let's see what happens. That's it. That's all, guys. Thank you very much for watching the first episode of Season 10. I cannot wait to see what the season has in store. I love the way the roster looks. I see that there's a lot of potential. I think at the very least we'll qualify for the Champions Hockey League, which we have to place top 4 in the EL to do so. And I'm hoping at least a second round. At least a second round, like the final 4. You know? Like one round after what we got last year type of thing. So, now that I've outlined the season goals, if you enjoy content like this, please remember to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in episode 2.